Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be sharing with you a what's for dinner this week type video. So I'm going to be sharing with you what me and my husband are having, and then I'm going to be sharing also with you what the boys will be having. Sometimes they'll have something similar to what we have, sometimes they'll have something different than what we'll have, and lately it's always been different than what we have, especially now. My youngest son, Hunter, if you're new to the channel, he is on as dairy-free of a diet as I can get him on, just to try to clear up his skin a little bit, or maybe try to help clear up his skin a little bit. His pediatrician thought I should try doing like a dairy-free diet for a month and then a soy milk diet for 3 months. So that's what I'm trying with him, and because of that, he tends to eat different than we do, and because I'm cooking him something different, I end up cooking my other son something different too. So you'll see that throughout this video that they will probably always have something different than we have it, and that's the reason. So I am going to go ahead and get started showing you what we're having for dinner tonight, which is Monday night. And I will show you what my husband and I are having first, and then I'll go ahead and show you what the boys are having as well. Okay, so tonight for dinner, my husband and I are having one of these Lots of Matzo pizzas, which if you have not tried one of these, and if you can get your hands on one, I would definitely recommend these. These are probably one of my favorite frozen pizzas to get, and I haven't tried a kind that I don't like. We've tried a few different kinds. This one is the chicken bacon ranch. I haven't tried this one yet, but I know it's going to be good because all of their pizzas are super good. So that is what is for dinner for my husband and I. Okay, and then my boys for dinner are going to be having these Great Value brand breaded fish sticks. I actually don't typically get this kind. I get like a Van de Kemp's or something like that brand, which I'm always up for like the Great Value brand or like the store brand things if they're cheaper. But every once in a while I find that it definitely pays to get the non-store brand. And I definitely think that that's the case in this scenario. I mean, these aren't bad, but I just feel like there's not a lot of, and obviously this is like, I don't even know what kind of fish or what even this is, but the other brand seems to have like a little bit more like fish to it, and this is like really thin breaded breading with like a very little amount of fish in it. So they're not my favorite, but they'll do, and the boys, they'll eat them. But anyways, so they're having those, and then I have both of these out, but they'll only they split one apple, and then they'll split a thing of corn. So that is what the boys are having for dinner tonight. All right, so here is the boys' dinner. And then I'll just have to add their milk. They'll both have milk with their dinner. Jordan will obviously, he'll have 2%, and then Hunter, he'll have his soy milk. And the reason why these are just, they're the same thing, they're just presented differently, is I'll just lay all of Hunter's out onto his high chair tray, and then Jordan, he just, he eats off of a plate from the table. So I am gonna go ahead and get them fed now. All right, so here is my husband and I's pizza for tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and eat. All right, so it is Tuesday night, and I almost forgot to share with you what we're having for dinner. So tonight we just ended up getting the boys some French fries and hamburgers from Dairy Queen. So that is their Tuesday dinner, and then they got chocolate milk with it, but of course Hunter can't have the chocolate milk, so he's having some of his soy milk, and then Jordan is having the chocolate milk. So, and then I will share with you what my husband and I are having for dinner. Okay, and so for dinner, my husband and I are having tacos. So I'm cooking up the taco meat now, and then we'll have soft shell tacos, and these are the taco shells that we get, these Mission Carb Balance taco shells. And then on our tacos, we just have some shredded cheese, sour cream, and lettuce, and then I'll add jalapenos to mine. So that is my husband and I's Tuesday night dinner. Okay, so here is my taco all plated up. Like I said, I have the Carb Balance shell. I have some Daisy sour cream on there. I have my taco meat. And then I have some taco cheese, shredded cheese. And then I have jalapeno on there. I have some of this lettuce on there. And then I found this in our fridge too. I forgot my husband had got this the last time or the time before that he went to the grocery store. So I thought I'd throw some of that on there too. It's this Ortega flavor Craver Taco Ranch. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. So that is our dinner for Tuesday night. I will see you back tomorrow. Alright, so tonight is Wednesday night, and for dinner my boys are going to be having some of these meatballs. They're the Great Value brand meatballs. They really like these. I've tried adding sauce to them. They do not prefer any sauce on them. They prefer them plain. So that is the way that they'll eat them, is just some plain meatballs. And then they will each have one of these oranges, and then they'll share a half of this thing of peas. So that is what the boys will be having for dinner tonight. And then for dinner tonight for my husband and I, we will be having these meatballs cooked up. And then these are the riced veggies, the cauliflower risotto medley. These are steamable, so you can just put these in your microwave, but my husband actually cooks them on the stove top. So he'll open this up, put them on the stove, add some butter and some pepper to them, and cook them that way. And then we'll lay these down, put these over the cauliflower rice, and then put this beef gravy over the top. So that is what we'll have for dinner tonight. Yeah. Okay, you guys, and then this is what dinner ended up looking like. So, like I said, this is the cauliflower rice on the bottom, and then the gravy's mixed into it, and then on the top is just the meatballs. So that is how our dinner turned out. I didn't get to show you the boys' dinner, what theirs ended up looking like. I was able to show you obviously what they were having, but I didn't get to show you the end result just because I ended up leaving to run to the store. So my husband finished dinner up for them. So anyways, this is our dinner for Wednesday night. So I will be back tomorrow to show you what for dinner tomorrow night. Okay, so for dinner on today is Thursday night. My boys will be having. Okay, they're ready to eat, as you heard. But anyways, they're going to be having one of these mandarin oranges cups, and they'll be sharing one of those. And then they'll also be having one of these diced carrot cups, and they will share one of those as well. And then some of these classic mini corn dogs. So that is what they'll have for dinner, and then of course their milk as well. Okay, so here is the finished product. Like I said, I just did corn dogs. I just cut them up, a little smaller for Hunter, and then I just took half of each one of these for Jordan, and then the other half for Hunter. So, and then of course their milk. All right, so that is what the boys are having for dinner and what their dinner looks like tonight. Okay. And then what my husband and I will be having for dinner is some of this cooked tail-off shrimp. I'll cook this up in a pan on the stovetop with some butter in it. And then for a side, I'm going to be cooking up these French style green beans. I'm going to just cook them like on a frying pan on the stove with a little bit of olive oil in the bottom. I'll drain out the juice from this and use a little bit of the avocado oil, fry them up on the pan, and then the first time I made them, I had like cooked up some real bacon and put it in there, and then I also cooked up some chopped white onion and put that in there and cooked it and put it in there. My husband isn't a huge fan of onions, so we're scratching that out of the original recipe. And then just to make things easier, we're just going to add the already cooked bacon. But if you wanted to make this side the way I originally made it, which I liked, I just cut up as much onion as you want, white onion, into, like, I diced it up into smaller pieces, and then I cooked that up first with some of this avocado oil until it was cooked to how I liked it. And then once that was cooked, then I just added in the green beans and cooked and heated those up a little bit and fried them up with that. And then I had already cooked the bacon, so then I just took the strips and crumbled it up on there, and I just kind of cooked it all together and combined it and just cooked it a little longer together just to get the flavors cooked in together. And that's how I originally cooked it. But this time I'm just gonna fry these up on the stove with avocado oil and just add this, and it should still be really good. But anyway, so that is what my husband and I will be having for dinner tonight. Okay, so now I have our shrimp in the pan, and then it's already cooked and the tail's already off, so I literally just took it out of the bag, dumped it into the pan, and then since it is already cooked, I'm just heating it up at this point. And then this, what's in here is this Land O'Lakes garlic and herb butter. And I know it seems like a lot, and in my opinion, this isn't a lot. I probably could have added more. And I feel like the more butter you add, the better tasting shrimp you'll have, just because the more butter that it has to like sit and soak and marinate in, the better flavoring your shrimp is going to have. And it's not like you eat all of this butter, because it all melts, and then before you eat it, you drain the butter that it's sitting in, so you don't actually eat all of that butter. Just the butter that gets stuck onto the shrimp, which I'm not saying that isn't a lot either, but I'm just saying it seems like a lot, but you're really not going to eat all of that butter. So more is definitely better, I think, in this case. And if you want to add more of a garlicky flavor, you could add like some garlic powder or salt or something to it as well. But this is how we make it. And then other ways we've made the shrimp too is just buying the already cooked shrimp with the tail on or off, doesn't matter. But then we'll just get some cocktail sauce, and then we'll just eat the shrimp just like that. So that is also another dinner option for shrimp that we have done in the past, and just another dinner idea for you as well. But anyway, so that's the shrimp. So I'm just going to heat it up, get the butter to melt, let it kind of marinate and sit in all that butter and goodness. And then I will show you our green beans. Okay, so here's the shrimp. The butter's all melted. It's been heating for a while now. So this is pretty much done. So I'll take that off the heat here in just a minute. And then over here I just have my green beans going, and like I said, I put that avocado oil on the bottom and then just drained the 2 cans of beans and put the beans in this pan, and then I'll just pretty much heat these through and then add however much bacon that you like, and then that'll be it for those, and then dinner will be done. Okay, you guys, and that's it. That's our dinner. There's the shrimp and the green beans. So easy as that, pretty quick easy weeknight dinner. Okay, so for dinner tonight, my kids are going to kind of have a Mod Podge of a dinner. But that's okay. It's Friday night, so we're going to roll with it. So they're just going to have these Smiles mashed potato shapes. They'll share one of these diced pear cups, and then they'll share this Annie's Vegan Mac cheddar flavor. So that's what's on the dinner, or that's what's on the dinner. That's what's on the menu for dinner on Friday night for the boys. And then for my husband and I, we're going to be having this Wild Pacific salmon and this tilapia. I'm not sure if we're having anything else with it or if we're just having that, but that's what we'll be having. Okay, and then here's our dinner. My husband just put some like lemon and garlic and some other like pepper and other seasoning on here. So this is what our dinner ended up turning out like tonight. Okay, you guys, so for dinner, the boys are going to be having their milk. Oh, and today is Saturday night. So Saturday we're having their milk that they always get with their dinner, and then they're having banana, strawberry, and sweet potato fries. Again, weekends get like that. So that is their dinner for Saturday. Okay, and this is what my husband and I had for dinner on Saturday night. We just ordered from a local Mexican restaurant, and I just got some chips and queso and okay, you guys, it is Sunday night. This is the last night of the week that I'll be sharing with you our dinner of the week. And tonight, me and my husband are having one of these Screamin' Sicilian Pizza Company Zabruski barbecue recipe meatball pizza. It looks pretty good. I've never had this. I'm not sure if my husband has ever had it or not before, but this is what we're gonna have tonight. So 2 pizzas in 1 week. Not too bad. But anyways, so this will be my husband and I's pizza. And then just wait, my kids are having an even more special dinner. I'll show you that in just a second. Okay, and then the boys for dinner, they just had peanut butter jelly sandwich with peas. And then they did also have some oranges too, but they already ate that. Alright, so that will wrap up my video for this, what we're having for dinner in a week. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!